I think a month ago, I had called everybody saying that we're probably going to go out of business. And like you, Jill, our sales are now up by 30% over the previous year, which is phenomenal. And thanks for your help, by the way. Jill helped us out. She lent another direct seller a helping hand, which is good. And in any event, we've done a 180 pivot. We have a free shipping offer, and wine is incredibly heavy and expensive to ship. We added free shipping to 6 or more bottles, and it's been a silver bullet, if that's the right term. We pivoted again. Our wine guides were miraculous. They immediately went online, which we didn't think was possible. And you know, I'm like such a believer now in the creativity of the field, and that they're survivors and show us the way all the time. All the great ideas that we have come from the field. We put lipstick on it. And we're good at that, and that's how we survive. But we did free shipping, and we created a new class of wine guide. Instead of doing in-home, we have a virtual wine guide now that comes in at a very low price point, $49, which gives them 3 bottles of tasting wines just to sample it. And then they have the ability to have a virtual online platform to conduct their business. We had over 100 enrollments yesterday when we launched it, which is phenomenal. We went back actually to former wine guides who've been with us. We did a win back with them, and that was phenomenal. Many of them said, "Hey, I don't want to, pack a tasting kit and go to somebody's house because A, I can't, and B, that wasn't my jam." And now all of a sudden, with this virtual platform, they're able to come out and do it from home, and they're really happy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's a miracle on Main Street here, from my perspective.
So cool. So Rick, can I ask a quick question?
Of course.
That was a question. I'll ask a second one. And that is, so with this new online, with this virtual guide, is there a different compensation structure?
The compensation structure, what we did was we decided that we wanted to limit the benefits that they would get. They'd always have the ability to become a full-fledged wine guide, if you will. So they're like a Cub Scout or Brownie before they become a Girl Scout, right? And what happens is they have the same exact compensation structure as a wine guide for their personal volume, but the difference is that we excluded them from being able to add team members. So if they want, and that takes out all the complexities of the the team bonus structures and all those things. So we made it really simple. You become a wine guide, you get paid anywhere from 15 to 35% per month based on what you've done. And then if you want to add team members, you need to become a regular wine guide.
So then they upgrade somehow.
They upgrade.
That's a great idea.
And we have a lot of badges and things that we award people to reward behaviors and activities. So we have 3 buckets. We have like Boost, Amplify, and I can't remember the third one. So they can only get a hold of these Boost badges. So it's kind of like a tease to make them, when we come out of this thing, maybe to make them become full-fledged Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or whatever metaphor you want to use.
So the virtual guide is $49. How much is your full wine guide?
The full wine guide's $179.
Okay.
And then before Corona, we had a $99 entry point that gave you a ton of stuff. A lot of it is we give our wine guides 2 tasting sets, which are 2 5-bottle sets that they use as their samples to do their first couple of events. And if they have a qualified event, we give them another tasting set credit, so they never have to come out of pocket as long as they're having a qualified event. So, anyway, that's not included as part of the virtual wine guide.
And Rick, you were offering, you said threshold shipping, free shipping at a threshold of 6 bottles. What is that retail price?
The retail price on the 6 bottles?
Yeah.
I think it really depends, Jill, on what they order, because we have price points from $15 or $16 all the way up to $24. So if we use our, let's call it our average at 6, it's a little over $100.
Okay.
That raises an interesting question, believe it or not. Jill, since you were talking about your numbers and it being healthy, and Rick, you're talking about yours. You are in rather discreet product categories that one can see benefiting during the crisis.
Yeah.
People are drinking a lot more, I understand, frankly, and they're obviously eating a lot more. I know I am. But we've got a lot of people who are selling other types of products, as you heard the other day, big ticket folks, cookware, which may or may not be affected positively, health items, health-related items, cosmetics. I understood from our discussion yesterday that the sale of cosmetics, not in direct selling, but just generally, and beauty-related products has actually taken a dip. So how much of your success or your relative success do you think is a result of your product lines rather than something else going on in the market?
I'll speak for me personally, it's absolutely about the product, but it's also about changing how we're going about selling it, because responding and doing some brainstorming around that. And for you, Rick, you can speak for yourself. But.
Yeah, Joe, I would say that it's definitely the product, no doubt about it. But then secondarily, I think that, having a opportunity, a social selling opportunity that's incredibly flexible, with unemployment perhaps going up to 10, 15, 20, maybe 25%. I think people are looking for a way to make ends meet. And I've always thought that we were recession sensitive, and the historically low unemployment over the past couple of years finally caught up to us after the financial crisis in 08, 09. And I think people need something like this. And I think all of us should be quite proud that we have companies that engage people, and we don't have a word called furlough or layoff as part of our vocabulary.